Sup Nerds? Free 99 here, having a nibble at Revive and Repeat, a card-based dungeon crawler roguelike. It's being developed and published by Mary Show. If you would like to have a nibble yourself, you can find it on Steam. Let's dungeon! That was a terrible pun, I apologize for everything. Every choice is a price paid in life. Whose life will you wager? Well, it looks like we only have one choice because everything else is locked in the demo. We've got Muffin. Cute name. The skills are reduce incoming damage by 50% for 5 turns. That's not bad. And a Bastion. The knight never lets his guard down. Every defense he gathers stays with him. His armor grows stronger with each battle, becoming an unbreakable wall. I like it when armor carries over. New modifiers unlock as you complete runs and gain experience. These are your active modifiers. Tap modifier to remove it. Well, we have nothing, so there's nothing to tap. Choose a modifier that suits your run. Duplicates are allowed. We have nothing. Let's start. 11 health to attack from the looks of it. Your selected hero is positioned at the bottom. You can move only through the nearest row of cards. Okay. If the hero is positioned on the left or right side, only 2 cards will be available. Okay, I get it. So you got forward, or I guess north, northwest, northeast. You cannot go north, east, east, or east, east, north. If you take the enemy's position, defeat them, you will gain access to additional cards. Interesting. Enemies with a red outline are aggressive and will strike first when encountered. Fear the Sheep. Each hero has active skills that require mana. The cost is shown directly on the icon, so that's what the little 4 meant. I thought it was like 4 uses. You can carry only a limited number of artifacts. A new artifact replaces an old one, and duplicates are sold to the merchant. That is different from the thing that I was showing us earlier, which were activatable abilities. Some artifacts may conflict with each other. Always choose wisely to avoid harming your build. Absolutely. Values may appear at the top of cards. Defense for heroes and enemies, and effects for other cards. Cool. And now we've got this. So we've got 11 health to attack, like I saw. They've got 5 health to attack. We could attack them, but they're going to be dealing 2 damage to us first. We're going to be losing a lot of health. We can heal after the fact, or we could just ignore it entirely and grab some weapon and gold. Deceptive creature disguised as a chest, patiently waiting for someone to approach it. It should really be saying patiently waiting for Freerin to approach before revealing its true nature. Haha. Steals gold on hit. If no gold is available, deals extra damage. Do we have money? I don't think we have money. This is your wealth. We have no money. So this will murder us. This is experience. You earn it. Okay. So XP, gold. Anything else that it's showing us? Not really. What is this? Crit chance. Okay, there is other stuff. So 10% to deal crit. It deals 50% more damage. Accuracy of 90 sounds terrible. Fatal chance of 0. I'm guessing there's like an insta-kill function. Stun chance of 0.5%. That's not a lot. And we have no dodge. Reduces incoming damage by 50% for 5 turns. We could trigger this. Where is our mana, actually? Health, damage, shield. We have no mana, so we can't even activate this if we wanted to. So yeah, I think it's best to dodge this person right now. This thing. Wouldn't call it a person. Let's grab a weapon. Maybe we can try to kill this thing? Grabbing a weapon just increases our damage by 1. I understand. So we could 2-shot this. We can grab a bit of max health. Is it just +1? Yeah, it's +1 max health. We could attack this. We can 2-shot it, but it'll, I'm assuming, deal 2 damage to us as well, which might not be so bad. The Griffin, a majestic beast born of the sky and earth. Its keen eyes and powerful wings make it a ruler of open plains. We'll see about that. So we do get stuff by killing them, which is awesome. We've got 4 damage now. If this is 1 mana and this takes 4, that sounds terrible, but also a trap is even worse. So we'll grab the mana. Oh, it gives 3. That's a lot better. We could do... Okay, they're going to be attacking us first. We don't have enough to one-shot them, which is unfortunate. But we could do Field Gold, and that means they won't do bonus damage to us. So I do like that idea. Oh, we just one-shot them. I think that was a crit. So we'll take the money. Either way, it's a 2-shot to murder these, but at least the Griffin lets us attack first. So we'll only be taking damage once. Unless we miss, and there is a trap underneath. I don't like that. There's poison here, which I'm guessing is a hindrance to us. So then maybe we'll go after the wolf as well. It's still poison! Deals 1 damage for each turn for 3 turns. Dude, we have chosen poorly. 3 health, or at least this is over time. We can maybe somehow get to something that'll heal us. But it's not looking good. We have made 2 very poor choices. Yep. We need this health, so we need to go after the Griffin. Hopefully we can crit again. We do get shields. Let's see if shield blocks poison. We have exactly 1 shield. It doesn't really show on the character, but I guess that's something for the developers to maybe implement somewhere up here on the top right or top left. Or I guess that's what the number 1 is. I lied. Oh, that's what these numbers are. So this gives 3 mana, this gives 12 gold. But are we dead? We are so dead. No artifacts. Well, we died horribly. Let's repeat, because that's what the game is. We died, we revived, and now we repeat. So health potion kind of pointless, trap is terrible. Let's grab the mana. At least this time the wolf doesn't attack first, so we can try to 2-shot it. Did not work. We did get a sword. We could take mana gold shield, which doesn't sound terrible. Now that we know not every single enemy will drop good loot. Boots. I wonder what that does. Chest. Each turn gain 1 armor if your armor is below 10. That's crazy. When you kill an enemy, you gain gold equal to your current health. Okay. A magic staff that grants its wielder greater ability and precision. Increases dodge chance, stun chance, and accuracy by 3%. If the hero possesses the book, the staff's power raises to 6%. That's not bad, but we're never guaranteed to get the book as well. So I guess we'll take the mail because we carry over the armor anyways. I'm curious on what the boots do. What are boots? 30 boots to help you stand firm. Block first enemy strike. That's nuts! We get 1 free hit. Let's heal up a bit and go after the passive dude. We deal 3, we block the first hit, and then we kill him and hopefully not lose anything. But it's a trap. So we could risk 2 damage from them, or we take the 3, and I feel like risking the 2. We did get mana off of that. Extra damage doesn't seem the worst. Let's go weapon, gold weapon here. Heal a bit. And then I guess we'll go max health and fight the boss, mini boss. I don't think 10 gold is a lot, but I do think that popping mana using 4 of our 7 will let us fight this and come out unscathed. It has 1 damage but 17 health. Each turn increases damage by 1. Sinister A sinister keeper of hearts, craving suffering. Well then, I see you for the first time. Who are you? It doesn't matter, you're going to die now. Am I though? We dodged that, and now we're starting to take damage here. But we did win. We still have 4 armor, I believe. A pike. At 100% accuracy, you gain 20% chance to deal fatal damage. We have accuracy of 90. The Predator's eye tracks every move. After a successful dodge, the hero deals additional damage. Ooh. Both of these would have been great if we took the staff earlier. But again, we're not guaranteed to get the book, so neither of these really trigger. Well, this one would trigger because we have the dodge, but this one, we would, even if we had the book, we would have had like 96% crit, or 96% accuracy. Every 5 accumulated armor convert to 1 max health. Armor resets after conversion. Ooh, I don't know if I like that. I like having the armor. 5 armor for 1 health? Seems like a terrible trade. We do passively gain armor though. And not every single encounter we have is a fight. Let's take the shield. Why not? Ruins. There was once an ordinary city until unpredictable lightning anomalies began erasing its streets one by one. They say if you linger too long, you might vanish with them. At random intervals, lightning may destroy a random card on the board. That sounds horrible. The meadows is just basic, and then we can't even tell what the cemetery does. Let's go with basic. I'm not too comfortable with a build right now. We've got a sheep. Sheep become furious if they witness one of their own be killed. I don't see any other sheep on the board, so let's just murder you. We get mana out of it. Thank you. We are missing health. We could also increase max health, which is kind of the same thing. This heals for 3. This gives us 2 armor. We'll go for this. We're absolutely taking the money. Now, do we want to murder a unicorn, or do we want to murder a chicken? Or do we want to heal? Can deal critical. When threatened, it jumps aside and may suddenly peck you if you're too close. Mystical creature glowing with deceptive grace. On hit, can destroy one of your artifacts. That sounds horrible. Let's kill the chicken. So we'll take the damage. We have enough mana to activate this at least 1 more. So I kind of want to go gold. We could go gold mana. Try to one-shot. If we crit, they only do 1 damage. I like being in the center. It gives us the most flexibility. What are you? A mischievous woodland sprite. Oh, spirit. With quicker steps and sharper instincts, its laughter often hides its ill intentions. Do you do anything crazy? A swift meadow predator strikes quickly, using abilities its carved into blade, and its curved blade to overwhelm its prey. Let's go after the satyr. Max health isn't bad. We'll grab the chest. Anything good here? A sturdy belt shields against poison. The hero becomes immune to poisoning but loses 1 point of damage. Each turn on the field grants you 1 gold. That's crazy. Damage +2. That's even crazier. I don't know how often we're gonna see poison, but it is 1 tile that we never have to worry about ever again. We can always get more damage. That's the thing. We can always get more damage. We can always get more gold. But being able to free up a path seems crazy. I'm taking the belt. A dice. Roll the dice and receive a random effect. A blessing or a curse. Sometimes you gotta ask yourself, do I feel lucky? Yes. Okay, so what? Blocks gain armor but grants... Blocks gaining armor but grants +2 damage and +4... That sounds horrific. Health, this is basically a freebie because we got the belt. Mana isn't bad, gold isn't bad. Expands your limit, allowing one more artifact to be carried. That's actually pretty cool. I do like this. This will still deal terrible to us. So we've got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17? 17 out of 20? Press the dice, challenge your fate. Which of the effects will become your reward? We have a pretty good chance of getting something good. We got money. I'll take that. What is this pickaxe? The hero restores 2 health, which is great. We're missing 2 health. On a critical hit, obtaining this artifact, lose 10% critical hit chance. Oh, it's an artifact, and we're already full. So we could take this, but then we would lose, like, one of these 2. And I think they said the oldest one gets removed. So I don't want the male to disappear. I guess we're fighting? We missed, which is horrific. We did get mana off of it. I don't see any other sheep. This is just a null space. We could get a pocket. I think the pocket is the thing that increases our item slot. It does. Awesome. Perfect. We got an ogre, 44 health. Bro. What is that? 48, so 8 shots. If we get 7, that's 45. No, that's 9. That's 35, 42. So regardless, we're gonna have to attack it a bunch. Is it better to get the 3 shield to get the max health? I don't think it is. We could go weapon sheep fight. Like, regardless, we're gonna have to deal a lot of damage to it. Let's take the mana. Let's pop our ability. And then let's go in for the fight. Hey you, stand in the center. I'm about to smash you. Alright. There's our free hit. And now we're taking 2 damage a turn. We lived with 5. That's not bad. We could have beer. A mug of beer refreshes and boosts your courage. A hero gets 10% chance to dodge. Dodge chance doesn't sound terrible. We have missed before, so 10% is something. An axe that brings death. The hero has a 13% chance to deliver fatal strikes to enemies, but does not work on bosses, obviously. Adds +1 treasure in chests. I don't know how useful that will be because we're maxed out. But I do like chests. 13% chance to murder, though. We don't really have anything that works on dodge. We have more of a block mechanic happening. I'm gonna take... Let's take the axe and maybe we'll find something to... let's take the key. We'll take the key and then we'll see if we can't replace it with something better. Cemetery or the ruins. I'm gonna save ruins last. It feels terrible having one of our options get destroyed. So let's go to the old graves that preserve a silence broken only by echoes of the past. Peace here is deceptive and every step might be the last. We gain 1 health along the way. We do have a weapon here. We could fight them. We can 2-shot it and we do dodge the first attack. But we could also try to 1-shot this and then gain max health. I like that idea better. We did not 1-shot. I guess they had 2 shield. We could get a pocket here. Pocket isn't bad, but I also want the health. Pocket would go crazy. I'm taking the shield, we're taking the health. I want to survive the next boss fight. That's the thing. We could get a shovel? I'm not really sure what that is. We could go for the weapon and the dice again. But I feel like surviving is our better bet. I still don't know what the gold is for. That could just be points. We have yet to see a shop. There's a chest up there that we could grab. If we get this shield, we'll get more max health, which is kind of the heal. There's the merchant! Okay. So do we do shield or money? I don't know if 71 gold is a lot. It could be very little, or we could buy them out. But I want to survive this encounter. We could two-shot them. Let's take the gold. Let's see if we can't two-shot this. It's a trap. Do we take the 3? Do we try to fight this? We can one-shot them. We tried to one-shot them. I guess they had 2 armor. Max health is crazy. That does sort of heal us. We finally get a merchant. We can only buy stuff. If your mana exceeds 15, your accuracy becomes 100%. That's crazy! Life-giving water alters magic essence. Mana cards now restore health instead of mana. We do kind of need mana. Do we get to choose what we get rid of? Because I don't want to get rid of the mail. Can I click on you? Can I right-click on you? No. Can I, like, drag you onto... Okay, select an artifact to be replaced. Attack the... Okay, so we can get rid of that. We can buy the... Okay, so... Like, 80 bucks was not a lot. We could have bought 2 or we bought 1. So... Oh, we're only at 5 mana, though. That's the issue. I thought we had a lot more because we weren't really popping this that often. But I guess we don't gain mana. We have no way to passively gain mana. This thing has 11 of something. I'm guessing this is shield. What the heck is this? I want the health, though. So this is a 2-shot, and they get to attack first. So we would be taking at least 3 damage. This does nothing to us. I want to know what this is. I guess it was like overshield. We're dying. We're grabbing the 2 health ASAP. I'm guessing this is 1 armor. So we should be able to OTK. Yes. We cannot get both mana. That's impossible. So I think we get the shield. 3 shield isn't bad. Get a bit more money. Getting the mana doesn't get us there, unfortunately. We're gonna pop this. And then we'll fight the summoner. Upon death may summon its kin. The heck does that mean? I don't see this getting far. We deal 8 damage. They're gonna hit us at least twice. Unless we miss, in which case we're just dead now. And then we have another one. A vampire on attack steals health. Bro, get out of here. We do get max health. We're somehow still alive. Accuracy plus 5%. Sounds amazing. You deal damage that ignores armor is crazy. I don't think we care about max health anymore. I'm honestly thinking of getting rid of the wooden shield. And getting the trident. Just so we can fight non-armor based units. Get out of here. Alright, let's see how terrible this goes. We could go money. And then try to 2-shot the Cerberus. Not exactly sure what this 11 is, or the 2. But if this is just armor, then we can still 2-shot him because we deal 16 per 2 turns. And we do get to dodge its 1 attack. It was not. So let's grab the mana. Maybe we can trigger the feather. We've got 9, which isn't bad. I don't know if we're gonna get to another shop, but I do know we could use damage to murder things. So we can go weapon, poison that we're immune to. There is another shop. Unfortunately, I don't think 40... Well, that killed an enemy. Oh, okay, well, if it kills an enemy, it doesn't, like, kill the enemy. It just removes the card, so we don't get what it was hiding. But we should be able to 2-shot this. That gives us a weapon. Is 41 enough? The cheapest last time was 42. But also, gold will be pointless if we pick this up because we're not going to get another merchant. We can buy a mana potion, that's something. 125, a mystical pearl. Toys with fortune. If the hero's gold is even, they strike twice in battle, but all subsequent gold cards grant half as much. That's insane. I would get like 2 gold and then not pick up money ever again. That's literally double DPS. Hero restores 2 health on critical hit. Nah. We can only afford mana, which isn't bad. We might almost have enough. We could take the chest though. That's the thing. We could take the chest. But there's another one up here. There's really nothing that we want to replace right now. I feel like everything is good. Having 100% accuracy is crazy. Immune to poison has helped us quite a bit. Ignoring armor is insane. If this is armor, I forgot that we just picked this up. So we could theoretically 2-shot this and just win. Yeah, blocking the first enemy strike. No! We're taking too long. Mana, pocket, chest. Grants a second life upon death. I like that idea. We were grabbing second life upon death. We're gonna grab the health. Dice could heal. What the hell's a bone? It doesn't matter. We're grabbing the dice. Hopefully it's something good. Roll it. See it. Health. I take health. We're grabbing poison because it doesn't matter. And then we can maybe 3-shot this. This place was only the beginning. I will destroy everything, including you. We'll see about that, buddy. And then we win. I'm sorry, what? A score of 208 or more? 403. That's not bad. Thank you for completing the demo. If you enjoyed it, I did. Adding the game to your wishlist would really support me. I am absolutely going to. Again, this is Revive and Repeat. If you would like to have a Nibble yourself, you can find it on Steam. As always, I've been Free99. You've all been amazing. I'll catch you next time.